everyone, and Happy New Year! Welcome back to our channel. So, for our very first adventure of 2024, I came up with what I think is a brilliant idea for a New Year's resolution challenge. The rules are simple. Try new things, take some silly risks, and most importantly, laugh at every single mistake. My personal resolution: to survive whatever crazy ideas Chris comes up with. And Chris's resolution, well, let's just say it's to survive my ideas. A match made in heaven, right? We kicked things off with an attempt at some epic snow tricks. Spoiler alert, it was less epic and more epic fail. I think I spent more time face down in the snow than actually on my feet. But hey, we were laughing so hard we could barely stand up anyway. Terse. After that near hypothermia experience, we decided to warm up with some hot chocolate experiments. We threw in everything but the kitchen sink, marshmallows, whipped cream, a questionable amount of sprinkles, and even a dash of chili powder. Some creatins were surprisingly delicious. Others were an experience. Let's just say Chris's face after trying my spicy surprise was absolutely priceless. To cap off the day, we built a ridiculous winter obstacle course in the backyard. We're talking crawling under picnic tables covered in snow, weaving through a maze of rogue garden gnomes, and a grand finale slide down a tiny hill on a piece of cardboard. It was clumsy, it was chaotic, and it was absolutely perfect. By the end of the day, our resolutions were far from perfectly kept. 2. I definitely didn't survive all of Chris's ideas with grace, and he looked genuinely terrified by a few of mine. But that wasn't the point. We created a day filled with so much laughter and so many memories that it already feels like the best start to the year. 2. It's a great reminder that resolutions don't have to be about perfection. Sometimes, they're just about having fun and making unforgettable moments together. Thanks so much for joining us on our first challenge of the year. What are some of your New Year's resolutions? Let us know in the comments below. If you had fun watching us stumble through the snow, too, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss our next adventure. We'll see you in the next video. Alright, New Year, new us. No, more like New Year. New ridiculous challenges. V. For our first adventure of 2024. I came up with a brilliant idea, a New Year's resolution challenge. The rules were simple. Try new things, take silly risks, and most importantly, laugh at every single mistake. My resolution was to get Chris to survive my crazy ideas, and his to survive mine. A perfect match, right? First up on the agenda, becoming professional snow trick masters. We strapped on our gear full of confidence. I went for a stylish spin, which quickly turned into a stylish faceplant. Chris tried to one-up me with a jump that looked more like a startled penguin trying to take flight. Spoiler alert, penguins can't fly, and neither could he. We were terrible. But the snow was soft, and our laughter echoed across the field. We awarded ourselves a solid 2 out of 10 for skill, but a 10 out of 10 for effort. Next, we decided to elevate the classic winter drink, hot chocolate. This wasn't just about adding marshmallows. Oh no, we're talking about a full-blown hot chocolate experiment. We had chili powder, sea salt, caramel drizzle, and even some questionable candy cane dust. My creation was a spicy sweet concoction that was surprisingly good. Chris, on the other hand, made something that tasted like a melted Christmas tree. We both agreed to stick to my recipe from now on. To cap off our day of resolutions, I unveiled the grand finale, a DIY winter obstacle course. And we had to army crawl under a picnic table covered in snow, leap over a tiny snowbank we dramatically called the Everest, and finish with a dizzy bat spin before making a snow angel. It was chaos. We were slipping, sliding, and covered head to toe in snow. At one point, I'm pretty sure I saw Chris's soul leave his body during the dizzy spin. By the time the sun started to set, we were exhausted, cold, but so incredibly happy. Did we stick to our resolutions perfectly? Absolutely not. I definitely pushed Chris to his limits, and he definitely made me question my own sanity. But that was the whole point. It wasn't about perfection. It was about the shared moments, the ridiculous attempts, and the non-stop laughter that made the day unforgettable. This year is all about making memories, not just resolutions. Thanks so much for hanging out with us for our first adventure of the year. If you enjoyed our chaos, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss what crazy idea we come up with next. See you in the next one.